everybody, before we start the stream, make sure that you are following me so that you can get more of my awesome content and join the Discord to voice chat with me. But don't worry, you won't be recorded. And make sure to go check out my reviews over on YouTube. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram. And if you are one of those rare people that like to read, you can find my after action reports on my blog. And if you are interested, you can get some of my merch from my spring store. The links for everything are in my About section down below. Alright, hello everyone and welcome. I am Mike, and this is Mike's After Action Reviews, and today, as always, we're having... Oh, you know what? I know what the issue is, actually. One second, guys. We are having an issue because with the fan on, my blue screen deforms into in a weird way, like it goes concave and then there's less light. So now the fan is, the fan is turning off, and hopefully that'll fix it. But anyway, yeah, so I'm Mike. This is Mike's After Action Reviews. We're doing the weekly trailer reaction. We're going to do 10 trailers, 5 movies, 5 video games. We're starting with movies this week. I'm a little late, again, like I said, because I'm having a thing where I have to transfer data from one phone to another, and I've got that working right now. So, you know, the new phone thing all the time. Got to keep ourselves up to date here. As always now, since we've kind of switched to a couple of new things with the format, if you miss something because you are not a premium member of either Twitch or YouTube, you're gonna have to check these out. Check out the live stream later, or when they come out as clips. So this is gonna come out as clips. There'll be 10 clips for each trailer we do today. Next week, Thursday. But otherwise, let's get. We're gonna go to a short intermission, and then we are going to come back. Start with, like I said, movies today. So I will see you guys after these short messages. I am back. I told you that was just going to be a short intermission. I have to do that so that way the transition that you're seeing in the live stream is used to make the videos in the clips. So let's check it out. We are today going to be watching excuse me. We're going to be watching a trailer. So this first one we're starting off with is a trailer for a it looks like a documentary about a man I think we all know and love, even if some of the younger folks don't know that they know who this person is. Let's check it out. We are watching the trailer for Billy Joel, and So It Goes. Official trailer, HBO Max, coming at us from HBO Max. With the Google Chrome extension, we can see. And it's got 286,000 views, 3.7 thousand likes, and 41 dislikes. Great ratio, but not very many likes or dislikes. Okay, so there is always a message in the music. Billy Joel and So It Goes premieres July 18th. That's actually today as I am recording this, and 25th on HBO Max. So maybe maybe, bam, maybe it's gonna be 2 parts because it's gonna be like the 18th and then another part on the 25th. I guess. I love Billy Joel. You know, it's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. And all the other great ones he sings. Piano Man, For the Longest Time, Uptown Girl. Yep. I love all of it. My kids would listen to, well, my son, whenever he would cry, we'd play Billy Joel and he would stop crying. Like that. It was like magic. So, yeah, it's cool. HBO is making a documentary, or somebody's making a documentary. I don't know if it's HBO is making it, but it's going to be a documentary about Billy Joel's life, and that'll be... I like him, so I think it'll be interesting for a lot of folks. So let's check it out. We got a 2-minute and 36-second trailer. I hope that you're ready. Here we go.
Sometimes it's alien to me, this guy Billy Joel. I don't know who that is or what that is.
Sing us a song, you're the piano man.
I'm reminded of it when I go walk on the street.
You've got us feeling alright.
Please, guys, let me know.
That guy.
Let me know if there's any issues with audio or video quality. Sorry, this is just the first trailer. Let me know if there's any issues.
Back then, his whole life was
Let's turn
the
this down a
band.
little bit.
We just wanted to make as much noise as possible. I didn't know one person who liked what we were doing. I loved it. I wanted to put together a group of New York musicians.
I think
They were a
that's
bunch of
good.
hooligans from Long Island.
My own history as a musician started with me hearing classical music. Uptown Girl.
That makes sense.
It could have been a
Classical music.
Mozart piece.
Are you the man singing Uptown Girl?
That's me.
Here I am dating
Okay,
this
so if you-
supermodel.
Me?
I'm from Hicksville.
Feel the enormity of the situation grow.
It's funny because just a little piece of trivia here. So Billy Joel was married multiple times. It's funny because, and he mentions this.
In a
Listen,
Mozart piece.
he says right here.
Are you the man singing Uptown Girl?
That's me.
Here I am dating this supermodel.
Me?
I'm from Hicksville.
Yeah. Okay. Exactly. So he's from Hicksville, and he, by the way, Billy Joel, okay, who is from Hicksville, he actually was married multiple times because he cheated on this woman. What a dummy. My God. You win the lottery or whatever it is that put these two together, and he cheats on this woman. Oh, Lord. I tell you what, some people have all the luck and they throw it away. All right, here we go.
Me? I'm from Hicksville.
You feel the enormity of the situation grow.
When I first heard Billy, it was like, wait a minute, who's this?
Billy's melodies were better than mine.
He had a great sense of drama. He had the magic.
All right.
There are certain traumas that one never gets over.
Is that Howard
underlying
Stern?
rage, they wiped out my family. Still trying to put the pieces together. I didn't know my father at all, from 8 years old until I was in my 20s.
All right.
I've had a lot of hard lessons in my life. I should have been worth this, and I was worth this. And I hit the pavement. Kaboom. I was amazed that I was still alive. I learned life is a fight.
I don't care what you say.
I would have loved to have
If
been
there
able
was
to do something
skeleton
like
key
this.
to unlocking what's behind the songs.
Go ahead with your own life, leave me alone.
It's my relationships with others.
Man.
Cares about the human experience. He
that
wrote songs
Pink?
that matter.
I think music saved my life. It gave me a reason to live.
I don't care what you say anymore. This is my life.
Everything I've done and everything I've lived through has somehow found its way into my music.
Yeah. So, okay, yeah, Max starting at $9.99. Okay, by the way, HBO Max. It's really awesome that they're actually putting HBO Max instead of it just being Max, because that was stupid. Excuse me. I once heard Billy Joel say that he really actually didn't know why he was so famous or anything, and it was this, you know, like why he was, like to him, he wasn't such a big to himself, he wasn't such a big deal. He was a guy that could kind of sing, he could play the piano, and it was his job, and he showed up and he did it. He wasn't like some big, great, you know, whatever. He just showed up and he did his job, and he had success with it, and that's what he said about his own life. So, you know, very humble man, and that's a good way to, that's a good perspective to have on your life. I would have loved to have been able to do something like this with my life. You know, kind of like I'm doing now with YouTube, but actually I would have loved to have been able to jump on a stage and play music. I play the saxophone. I can actually sing a little bit. Just because I love doing that stuff, and it would be fun. You know, it would just be fun. I don't care about being rich or famous. I want to be able to take care of my family, have a little bit of stuff, but just be having fun all the time and having success doing it would be so much, it would be so much fun. It'd be cool, man. But I hope to be able to have that with YouTube, so make sure to support us, guys, you know, like, share, whatever, all this stuff. But anyway, yeah, I think it would be so much fun to do stuff like this. Yeah. Anyway, cool. All right, so coming out on the 17th, the 18th, which is today, so you can go watch it today, and the 25th. Does that mean that it's 2 parts? Or I think it's got to be 2 parts. I don't think they're going to have it today and then not have it anymore. Yeah. So let's see what other people have to say about this. Basically, I mean, rock and roll, really. When I was a kid, he roared on the radio. When I was a teen, he roared on my CD player. Now that I'm older, he roars on my iPhone. And when I'm dead, he will roar with my spirit. He was the greatest answer to the Beatles. Love you, Billy. Yeah. He is my Beatles. Being a first-generation American, I discovered him at the age of 13 in a household where we speak and listen to music in Spanish. I had an 8th grade project where we analyzed and then wrote out our own vision of We Didn't Start the Fire, and from the very moment when I searched for the music on YouTube, I was and have been ever since. I'm completely enchanted by his music. I'm not going to read that whole thing, but yes, you know, We Didn't Start the Fire. Back in the time when, see, I hate this because you can't ever add stuff. Back in the time when country music was rock and roll, was basically rock and roll. There were people like Johnny Cash, Jerry Lee Lewis. It ended a war. You know, and a couple of other people. And then we moved into like rock and roll. Well, no, we moved into like the Beatles, and then, you know, like Billy Joel. And then after that, we went into like heavier rock and roll, AC/DC, and all that stuff. So this is, these are the people who, they didn't just take a genre and become part of that genre. They created that genre. Okay, nobody picked up a guitar and played it like Elvis and danced on a stage like he did until after he did. Nobody played the piano in concerts and became big. And I mean, there were people who did it, but it's like nobody did it like Jerry Lee Lewis did it. He invented a lot of that stuff. I know that there was some other music that he used to incorporate some of his stuff, but it was rock and roll. Rock and roll became rock and roll because of people like this. You know, it's still rock and roll to me, and We Didn't Start the Fire. All those things were the creation of the musical genre, and then from there we have, you know, rock and roll like we see it today developed, and heavy rock and hard rock and all that stuff. Yeah. Michael Keaton plus Sylvester Stallone is Billy Joel. Right, I've always thought this as well. Let me see this. That's a good point. That is funny. That is funny. That's a good point there, if you can see it. Yeah. Anyway, I love Billy Joel. I think that he has some great music. You should definitely go check his music out if you haven't already. And if you have, you should definitely, and you're a fan, you should definitely go check out this documentary. But that's all I've got for this one. Let's move on to the next one. All right. So, just one moment, guys. Got to handle one little thing. Where are you? There you go. Okay, so I have no idea what this next one is, but it just by the name alone, it looks like a chick flick. I gotta tell you guys, in case you don't know, dramas are very cheap. Dramas are very cheap. So if you didn't know this, you have all of these streaming services, and they have stopped putting so much money into certain types of stuff because a lot of them don't make any money. Netflix has never been profitable, and so they don't have all kinds of money to make all kinds of stuff. So certain things get canceled and then replaced with dramas, and that is because, if you guys didn't know, dramas are actually cheap to make. No CGI, no explosions, no practical effects. It's just people kind of walking around. I mean, in essence, as far as the filmmaking aspect of this, it's people walking around and talking and maybe doing some stuff, but there's not like big explosions or, like I said, practical effects. So that's why you're seeing things get canceled and replaced with documentaries, live TV, and like live TV-esque type stuff, and dramas. Yeah. Okay, so let's check it out, guys. We are watching the trailer for The Map That Leads to You. Official trailer, Prime Video. Coming at us from Prime Video. With the Google Chrome extension, we can see that it's got 833,000 views, 22,000 likes, and 502 dislikes. What is this? I'll check that out later. I don't know what it is, but I'll check it out. Okay. And we are going to, I don't know if I did this for the last video, but we're going to like the video as we do with all videos except for, that we react to, except for mobile game trailers, because we hate those, so we give them a dislike. One Way Ticket to Romance, The Map That Leads to You, premieres August 20th. The film follows Heather, a young woman traveling Europe with friends before starting her perfectly planned life. A chance meeting with Jack sparks an unexpected romance that leads to deep emotional discovery. As secrets and life choices test their bond, her path changes forever. Based on the novel by J.P. Monagher. Yeah, okay. So I don't know this novel, and I don't know J.P. Monagher. Let's see, J.P. Monagher. Okay. Isn't it funny how, like, Nicholas Sparks and, like, you know, this guy and a couple of other people are actually some of the best chick flick writers? You know, like those books, those romance novels and stuff. Like, men dominate that. It's funny. Yeah, because I think Nicholas Sparks is, like, the biggest one. And he's all in it, you know. And then who's the other guy? There's a guy who, he does the murder mysteries, and women really like those. It's kind of like a woman, he's like a woman's writer. And yeah, he also, you know, it's a man. I forget who that is though. But anyway, let's check it out. So we've got a 2-minute and 30-second video. I hope that you're ready. Here we go. All right.
Are we that late? Yes. I am almost done with this itinerary. I told you we were down for whatever. We don't need a plan.
By the way, I basically hate travel. Well, how do I say this? I don't hate traveling, but traveling, I hate the tedium of traveling. Traveling can be quite tedium. Is this better, by the way? I'm quite dark, aren't I? Let's turn up the brightness. Wait, why are you... Let's turn this up because I'm quite dark. But yeah, the tedium of travel. So I like when we went on our... So I took my girlfriend, who is now my wife, on a trip to Rome. And we went on this trip, and I was, you know, I mean, you get the fancy hotel, you do all the you know, all the nice stuff or whatever. But my God, you know, it's like we walked around everywhere. She wanted to do all this stuff, and sometimes I was like, can we just take a day and stay in the hotel or do whatever, you know, just. And nope, it was we got to get up and go and do stuff, and I do not like the tedium. I like to be able to chill out and relax. I wish that I had a bunch of money so that way I could go places for longer periods of time and take my time enjoying them rather than feeling rushed to run around and see everything there is to see. Anyway, sorry to have paused for so long. I just need to fix the lighting. Here we go.
Out of the train station.
I'm Jack. And you are?
Heather.
Nice to meet you, Heather.
Oh, Heather meets a boy.
And she is just now telling us.
Just hoping it doesn't like turn out to be a serial killer.
Where are they, by the way? Is that Italy? I don't know. Italy is really a beautiful place.
So you've just been traveling.
But I don't know if that's Italy.
My great-grandfather kept a journal. I'm trying to go to every place that he wrote about. You just see what happens.
Okay.
It kind of stresses me out.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I just like to know what's next.
I know you think it's crazy, but what would happen if you didn't catch your flight home today?
All right. Where, by the way, where does the money come from? That's what my question always is.
We don't even make a plan. We just go.
Change plans.
It's not up to us to decide which moment is perfect and which moment isn't.
I'm getting on a plane to New York, and the thought of being a continent away from you is unbearable? Or is that just me? I don't want to just
Yeah, it can be tough.
see each other.
He gave
Seriously,
you a feeling to strive for. That's a big, big gift.
Oh, wow. I haven't seen him in a while. Madeline Klein. KJ
If you
Appa.
take the wrong path,
Appa?
you can miss it.
Look, in Avatar The Last Airbender, it was Appa.
And regret it all your life.
The map that leads to you. Okay. So, you know, I definitely can understand, and this was a big part of this is the travel. That's like the whole thing. But I can definitely, like I said, where does the money come from? And the reason, and really the big reason I point that out is because, again, like I said, the tedium of traveling. I really think it would be cool to be able to travel around as much as I wanted, obviously. Okay. If I had the money, like if I was a billionaire, you know, whatever, I would just go do whatever I want, you know? I want to see Ireland. I want to see Scotland. I want to see Scotland. You know, I want to walk the Highlands. But I don't want to have $500 to go on a trip and, like, you know, or, you know, however many thousands you even need to get the airplane ticket. I don't want to have to get an airplane ticket and have just a few bucks and, like, run around and do some things before I got to go home. You know what I mean? And so I can definitely understand the appeal of watching a movie where everybody just kind of gets swept up into this romance. That everybody wants to have a romance. Everybody wants to travel. Everybody wants to do these things. And oh man, I just realized everybody wants to do these things. And yeah, so like I'm not a guy who is, oh, it's a chick flick. It's whatever. You know, I am. I'm definitely a guy who gets it, you know, like I get it. You know what I mean? I get it. I understand that if it were me and I got swept up like this, it would be a great time. So I totally am not, I'm totally not one of those guys that kind of looks down my nose at movies like this. But anyway, I don't know. I mean, it has potential. So all of these dramas, it doesn't matter what they're about. The potential lies in the actors and the writing as far as the dialogue. So, looks like it could be a fun time. And I love this guy. He's a great actor. So, yeah. Let me know what you guys think. It's coming out on August 20th. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys thought of the movie and if you've read the book and your thoughts on that. Let's see what other people say about it in the comments, though. I've missed movies with this vibe. Literally so excited. That's another thing, too. Not some big, awesome action set piece, not some spy thriller movie, just a nice drama with characters. You know, just a little story. It's just a nice little story. It's like sitting down, visiting with a friend, and they just tell you a story about a trip they had, or something like that, you know. And you just enjoy sharing that. So, what the heck is this? This is the first where we get to listen to KJ's natural New Zealand accent. While he does sound nice with an American accent, English accent, in other projects he was in, like Riverdale and I Still Believe, now we get actually hear him with his authentic accent. I'm excited for this movie. Okay. I love these. I love how Madeline Klein is in more of these movies and series, because as someone who really only knows her from Outer Banks, I must say her acting is actually very good. That's cool. Barcelona, San Sebastian. Okay, whatever. Albums, a few of the places I reckon the filmmakers must love Southern Europe. Well, you know. It's a great place to be, that's for sure. Yeah, cool. Like I said, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. But otherwise, that's all we got for this one. Check it out on Prime Video, August 20th. Otherwise, we're going to move on to the next one, so here we go. All right, now, just a moment, guys. Let me... Alright, so here we go. I'm going to tell you guys the truth. I have very little interest in the actual, how do I explain this? The adjacent subject matter of this next one. But I really like documentaries, and I think that the people who are making this have done a good job recently with a lot of their documentaries. So let's check it out. We are watching the trailer for WWE Unreal official trailer, Netflix, coming at us from Netflix. And with the Google Chrome extension, we can see it's got 423,000 views, 14,000 likes, and 645 dislikes. And we are going to like the trailer as we do with all, or like the video as we do with all trailers that we watch, except for mobile game trailers, which we hate, so we give them a dislike. In an unprecedented turn, WWE takes us behind the scenes into the writer's room and the homes of their greatest superstars to show the year-round work it takes to execute one of the most secretive shows in the world week over week. And when the curtain falls down, the business of getting a show to air is just as compelling as the main event. From Monday Night Raw to WrestleMania, this series goes backstage with WWE superstars and staff as they bring the company's biggest spectacle to life. Okay, so did not know that. So, I have absolutely no interest in wrestling. I mean, I get that it's a show. No hate here as far as wrestling. I just don't care so much about that. But I do like hearing like stories, you know, like I want to hear people's story, whether they're involved in a thing I like or not. It's always interesting to hear about how people got where they are, the different interactions they had to have to get there, the work that they put in. You know, it's always an interesting thing. So let's check it out, though. We've got a 2-minute, 17-second trailer. I hope that you're ready. Here we go.
Physically, how are you after?
Terrible. But my legs work, my spine is not hurt, my neck is not hurt, and I don't have a concussion. So those are my prerequisites for not complaining.
Yeah, there you go.
For people that think, isn't that just a bunch of guys pretending to fight? When you see the behind the scenes, I don't know how you can't fall in love with the business.
Yeah, I want to make sure it makes some noise, so it's going to be kind of thick.
Oh, my goodness! Ooh.
This was the biggest show of the year. I'm like freaking out, and then as soon as my music plays, I'm Rhea Ripley.
For the first time ever, we're going to show you how the story unfolded.
Yeah, and see, this is the thing.
For the fans. That's what
so, just so you understand, I mean, it is a show. For anybody who doesn't already know this, I'm sure everybody actually would already know this. Wrestling, these wrestlers are not actually fighting each other. These guys are playing characters like in a play, which is great. That's fine. That's fun. I'm not, but it's not real in the sense of these are guys who are hitting each other over the head with hammers and, body slamming each other into ladders and stuff. Okay, but the athleticism that goes into this, the writing, all of that, I have 100% respect. I can't do it. I haven't done it. I mean, maybe I could do it, but like I haven't done it. Okay, it's it's something that does take a lot of effort, so I do respect that. So let's move forward here.
All about.
There's all these alternative universes where you play them out in your mind as to what is the best.
What if we turn John Cena?
Yeah. Ooh.
Is that the answer you're looking for?
Okay.
Everybody wants a spot, but there are only so
Triple
many
H got so
available.
skinny.
I had been on the road for 10 years straight. After a while, the wheels fell off.
Is he okay? Somebody tell me if he's okay.
We're all animals in the jungle.
I just want to tell you something. Whether I can't remember, I don't know how old he is here. Sorry. I don't know how old he is here, but look at this. I've talked about this before. This is The Rock at what, 50? I think he's like 50. It doesn't matter. He's over 50 for sure. Maybe he's 60, but at least 50. So this is The Rock at least... well, I don't know how old he is here, but this is what he looks like now. At over 50 years old. Go back and look at him what he looked like at 30 and tell me that guy is not juicing, killing himself to look great like this for our entertainment. I applaud you, sir. I think it's disgusting, but I do applaud you for your effort, and I hope you don't die of a heart attack or whatever problems you have from steroids, because that would suck. But I acknowledge the things that you suffer through for our entertainment. All right. Just want to put that out there. Don't do drugs. Don't do steroids, guys.
Keep 7 shot. You fucking got him.
Okay.
We're getting paid a lot of money to look like assholes. I'm okay with that.
It was everything I wanted since I was a little kid.
Fucking get it.
Yeah, to be a star,
Can
man.
become real very quickly.
Think about how much fun it must be to just go out there and play a
Charlotte,
character.
You ever shit yourself in the ring?
No.
No?
I did. I wouldn't tell you. I might have peed a little.
Okay, all right. Now we're talking.
Okay, July 29th, guys. That is, today is the 18th. So you got 9 days, 11 days. I'm an idiot. Yeah, it would be so much fun. Again, I said this before with another one. It would be so much fun to be able to just go out there, people looking at you and you're a big muscle, you know, a real, you know, and be able to just play a character and do something just fun, you know. And I get to do that here on YouTube, so that's really awesome. But anyway, let's check out what people are saying about it in the comment section down below. So, what the heck? Somewhere Vince McMahon is cursing at this and pulling his hair out. Yeah. No, he isn't. He created Tough Enough. This is going to be an unreal watch. I hope they drop all the episodes at once because I want to binge the hell out of this. Punk at the end. Ask the real questions. Triple H. They stopped complaining about booking and backstage. Just be a fan. Hey, stop. Also, Triple H. So here's how everything backstage works. Hearing the real Charlotte and seeing her smile like that was probably the best moment of this. Wish we saw more of that side of her. Yeah, I mean, getting a look behind the curtain. So the thing is that the mystery behind how things work is an important part of how a lot of these things work. Like, it's a big part of how they work that you don't see them. You know, you don't see how it works. You don't want to know how the magic happens. You don't want to know the illusion and the trick. But at the same time, as a storied, you know, this big historical thing, how long wrestling has been going on, it's kind of cool to be able to get back there and see that these are real people and see who they really are behind it all. At least for a little while, a little bit in a little documentary like this. That sounds like it'd be pretty interesting for me anyway. Yeah, so let's you know, check it out. What did they say? July 29th, right? Yes, 11 days from now. July 29th, right? That's what they said. Netflix, July 29th. Yeah, check it out, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. And tell me about your feelings about wrestling. Yeah. But otherwise, guys, we're going to move on to the next one. So here we go. All right. All right. So this next one I am extremely excited for simply because I am. I love the actors. I love the story. I love where it started, and I want to see where it is going. Okay, for this next property. Let's check it out. We are watching the trailer for Tron Ares, official trailer coming at us from Disney. With the Google Chrome extension, we can see that it's got 6.5 million views, 100,000 likes, and 2.8 thousand dislikes. Excuse me. And we're going to like the trailers and with all videos that we react to, except for mobile game trailers, which we hate, so we give those a dislike. Here we go. This is the description. Watch the brand new trailer for Tron Ares and experience it in theaters, filmed in IMAX, October 10th. Tron Ares follows a highly sophisticated program, Ares, who is sent from the digital world into the real world on a dangerous mission, marking humankind's first encounter with AI beings. The feature film is directed by those people, stars those other people, and is produced by other people. Okay, follow on social media. There's the soundtrack. What the heck is that? Okay. What is this? That's AI. There you go. All right, so we got a 2 minute and 24 second. I mean, just look at this aesthetic. The aesthetic alone that they're putting into this is gonna it looks really cool. I don't know if it's gonna make a good movie, but it at least looks cool. The posters that are gonna come out of this are gonna be really awesome, in the thumbnails. So we got a 2 minute and 24 second trailer. I hope that you're ready. Here we go.
Since time began, man has gazed at the stars and he has wondered,
are we alone?
am I alone?
Am I alone? Okay. Whoa! Just a moment, ladies and gentlemen, look at that! Man! This is so cool. It's going to be awesome to be able to create a thumbnail when I do the review for this, because it's just an awesome aesthetic. The red and black. Yeah. Okay, so, moving on. Sorry about that. It's just really cool.
So much talk of AI and big tech today.
Okay.
Virtual worlds, what are they going to look like when we get there?
We're already there.
Well, folks,
in this
we're
movie.
Not going there.
They're coming here.
They are coming here. I would like you to meet Ares, the ultimate soldier.
The ultimate soldier? Okay.
He's biblically strong, lightning fast, supremely intelligent. And if he is struck down on the battlefield,
he can come right back to life.
I will simply make you another.
Okay, I'm liking it.
You're in control of this. You're not.
The light cycles are freaking awesome. The application in actual war would be... Okay.
What are you?
I'm looking for something.
Who? Are you looking for something or someone?
Something I do not understand.
Worlds. Hang on. All right. What are we doing here?
Program who wants to live. Why is that?
It's just a feeling.
Fascinating.
There he is, the creator. All right. Are we gonna see him? Where is he? Ladies and gentlemen, where is he? Tron. Okay. So I'm loving it except is there not Tron in here? Because what they did with the sequel, the one, I don't know if this is a sequel to the last Tron. It was Tron. What was it called? Tron movie, Tron Legacy. I don't know if this is a sequel to Tron Legacy. It looks like it is. It looks like, yes. So this is a straight up sequel to Tron Legacy, and that is pretty interesting. Just a moment, guys. That is actually pretty interesting, but I'm wondering, is Tron actually going to be here? I love that oh my God, Jeff Bridges is here, and it looks like Ares here is kind of gaining self-awareness. He likes that. Again, guys, I just have to say it one last time. You know, Tron Legacy, Tron was always the blue, and being able to see the black and red, you know, the white and blue versus the black and red. Oh, it looks really cool. Yeah. Yeah, so let's check it out. October 10th, I think I'm for sure going to be doing, I think that I'm going to be doing you know, the thing I'm trying to say, a review of this. So I'm hopeful that we won't have anything else come up that would stop me from doing that. But I really liked, I even liked Tron Legacy. I didn't think it was terrible. I didn't think it was amazing. I just thought it was like a good film. Maybe it's like you have one, we've talked about this before, where it's usually when it comes to series like this, you have the first one is breakout, really great, and so then they're like, hey man, we need to get a second one. And then the second one dips a little bit, and then the third one comes in and really blows out, or sometimes, you know, sometimes it doesn't. But usually if there's going to be like a big blowout finale, it's the third, there's usually an opportunity for the third one to pick up where the second one dipped, and then maybe even surpass the first one sometimes. And I hope that happens here. It'd be really cool. Let's see what other people are saying. Y'all better have Tron himself show up. Last we saw of him was in Legacy, where he fell into the digital sea after regaining his programming. He needs to fight for the users once more. Yeah, he wasn't even really in Tron Legacy. It was kind of, yeah. Bring back Tron. Legacy was one of the most underrated films I've ever seen, so I'm hoping this is good as the trailer. Back in 2010, I was in high school. I remember coming out of the cinema one rainy evening, waiting for the bus excitedly, telling my friend about the movie and how much he was missing out. Okay, just, that's too long. So, where is the Lady Cora and my boy Flynn? Regardless of how the movie is, the score is going to be a banger. Yeah, I mean, that's, yeah. We love to hear Trent Reznor singing that bio-digital jazz, man. I was 28 years old when Tron Legacy came out. I will be 23 when Tron Ares comes out. It comes out 4 days after my birthday. This is the best present ever. Awesome! Hey, I hope that it's good. I hope that fans of this, and my kids are going crazy. I'm about to go tell them to be quiet. I hope that fans of the series really enjoy the third installment, and it kind of picks up again where like I said before, it picks up where the second one kind of dipped. That's all I've got for this one, guys. I'm going to take a short intermission because I got to go tell my kids to be quiet. And I'll be right back in just a minute. right, guys, we've got another one for... Wait, why am I... Another one for movies here, and this looks like it's going to be... I've heard a lot of people are excited about this. And so I am excited too. It is from a long-running game franchise, and I hope... So the first one that they made for this was actually a really long time ago. Then they made a sequel to that, and that one, and both of those are kind of guilty pleasure movies for a lot of people. Then they kind of revamped it not long ago, and in 2021, and it didn't do great. So I'm hoping that the sequel here... See, that's another thing that sometimes happens, where you'll make, like, you'll take an IP and you'll make a movie out of it. And the first movie will be, like, not up to par. And then they go, okay, this is what was wrong. Let's fix it in the sequel. So it's like really great movie series, like really great movie, dips to the second one, comes out really great with the third one, like the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. Then we have movies where the first one will have a really great idea, not truly fulfill it, and kind of be a disappointment. And then the second one comes back in and goes, we're having fun. Kind of like the Suicide Squad movies. Excuse me. So, all right, let's check it out. We're watching the trailer for Mortal Kombat 2. Official trailer. Coming at us from Warner Bros. With the Google Chrome extension, we can see it's got 7.9 million views, 289,000, excuse me, 289,000 likes, and 8.1 thousand dislikes.
It's got to be filthy.
And
I mean, the sheets haven't been changed in what, 11?
Oh wait, I missed that. I wanted to see this clip. So 8.1 thousand dislikes. So we have a pretty good ratio and a great number of views. Let's see the description here. So it's called Mortal Kombat. Wait, I should say that the right way. It's called Mortal Kombat 2. Only in theaters and at Image October 24th. From New Line Cinema comes the latest high-stakes installment in the blockbuster. Wait, what's happening? Are you kidding me? Whoa! Why am I not... Have you guys honest... Okay, no. Sorry. Okay, I got it. Sorry, I thought there was an issue with some audio stuff and it wasn't connected, but okay. Okay, anyway. From New Line Cinemas comes the latest high-stakes installment in the blockbuster video game franchise in all its brutal glory, Mortal Kombat 2. This time, the fan-favorite champions, now joined by Johnny Cage himself, are pitted against one another in the ultimate no-holds-barred gory battle to defeat the dark rule of Shao Kahn that threatens the very existence of the Earth Realm and its defenders. So, in other words, this is what they just said, like, hey, don't worry, we know that there wasn't everybody that you wanted to see in the first one, and we're bringing those guys in now because the first one was kind of a disappointment. Carl Urban as Johnny Cage and everybody else. Directed by these people. And yes, there you go. All right, bunch of other production stuff. So we got a 2-minute 32-second trailer. I hope that you're ready. Here we go. What do we got?
Uno mas, thanks.
You're Johnny Cage. I loved Citizen Cage when I was a kid.
Citizen Cage.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
They should do a reboot.
Nobody wants that. Shit went out in the 90s.
Oh, okay, so he's kind of down on his luck.
You have been chosen to fight.
Tell me you're not some crazy fans. How were you doing that?
Are you coming or what?
The thing is, I gotta tell you right now, is that if a guy came out of nowhere and he had lightning in his eyes and he was like, Michael, Wait, no, it's not even that. If a guy came up and he had lightning in his eyes like this, I mean, just look at this. Seriously.
Chosen to fight. Tell me.
He goes in.
You have been chosen to fight.
His eyes are all glowing.
Crazy fans.
And he's like this.
How are you doing that?
So seriously, if I was getting into my car doing something and a guy came up to me dressed like that with glowing eyes and he says, "Michael, you've been chosen to fight," and then he goes and magically summons a portal, I'd be like, "Heck yeah, let's do this." I don't know what this is, but I know that I want in on it. Man, here we go. Let's continue on. I'm really hyped for this now.
Where the hell am I?
It's called Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat.
It's a fighting tournament. To the
Ooh.
death.
Oh.
Fuck that.
He's just like, I'm not. I don't want this.
For the fate of your world. You dickheads in or what?
See, there's the new guy.
I'm not some champion. I don't have transformer arms. Or shoot lightning bolts. This shit's got nothing to do with me. I'm an actor.
I find you annoying.
Not the face.
Not the face. See, and that's what you have to realize for everybody who doesn't know. Johnny Cage is a legitimate martial artist who is also an actor. And so, like, when he comes into Mortal Kombat, he's like, seriously, like, just like he says, I'm an actor.
I'm an actor.
Like, look at this. But man, I gotta tell you,
I find you annoying.
Not the face.
look at Baraka. Man, does Baraka look good. And the effects here, this looks like it's gonna be a fight. I think they did Baraka way better than they did. I mean, it wouldn't take much to do anybody better than they did Goro in the first movie. But I think they did Baraka here. Looks really cool. Yeah. I would say that the only problem with Baraka here is when he talks. I don't know. We're gonna have to see it more because when you see him talks. Okay, I see it. I don't know. It kind of looks like a Halloween mask flexing weird, but it might just be. It might actually look better in real time when you see him talking and stuff because he basically can't close his mouth because he's a Tarkinidin or whatever. By the way, this is my friend Sam's favorite Mortal Kombat character, so he's gonna be excited for sure. Yeah. But anyway, here we go. Let's move forward.
Not the face.
Carl Urban with frosted tips, ladies and gentlemen. For the next level. Are you ready for the next level?
Time
to become
the hero you were meant to be. Alright, you big ugly fuck. It's showtime.
He's back. Man.
Get over here.
Yeah. I'm liking that.
Only the strong survive.
We've even got fatalities, ladies and gentlemen. Yes.
Are you shitting me? You don't have any powers? Just incredibly handsome.
I like how he says, yeah, seriously, you don't have any powers. I will say one of the cool thing that existed the cool thing that was in the original Mortal Kombat movie of this series, the 2021-2022 movie, was Scorpion versus Sub-Zero. So seeing Scorpion return from the underworld, heck yeah. Totally awesome. Love it. All right. Yeah, so I don't know. This has really got me excited. That CGI isn't the best though. I will say that. The CGI here it doesn't look finished, but it might be looks a little goofy, but I'm like honestly, it might be that they need a little bit of time to finish that up. I hope they can make that a little better. But this looks good. Ooh.
Are you shitting me? You don't have any pounds?
Just incredibly handsome.
Yeah! Okay, only in theaters October 24th. Yeah, I'm loving it. I think that this is going to be pretty cool. Like I said before, Carl Urban with frosted tips. Yeah! Awesome. Let's see what other people are saying, but I think this has some great potential to, like I said, overcome the disappointments of the first movie, and they're replacing the main character, who was a created character for the first one. They're replacing him with a character that everybody knows and loves, Johnny Cage. And by the way, he does have superpowers. He can uppercut someone's head off 3 times in quick succession. No, that was from Mortal Kombat 64. All right, let's check out the comment section here. How did you do that, Raiden? I love it. Down over X. Yes. How much fan service do you want? Yes. Johnny Cash, how did you do that? Compound V. Oh man, Cole is now a background character, and Mortal Kombat 2 is a Johnny Cage story. Nature is healing. Again, that's what I'm saying. Overcome the disappointments of the first one of this series, and we might be able to do something here. So, here we go. Oh Huey, I done been put into Mortal Kombat. I love that. So they made a Mortal Kombat movie with Johnny Cage as the main character. That is the most Johnny Cage move they could have done. I love it. Yeah, seriously, one problem that I had with the first movie was that, or the 2021 movie, was that, just a moment, let me look in here. Do they have his, I'm just looking, where is it? Yeah, here. Like, look at Johnny Cage here. Yeah, this was the problem right here. One of the problems that I had with the first movie is that that's Liu Kang, and Liu Kang was the main character in both the movies from like what, the 90s or the 80s, and then they come out with this new movie. It was Cole, and nobody even knew who he was because he wasn't in any of the games before. So making main characters of the actual cast of characters from the video games is definitely a huge improvement this time around. All right, so that's the last of the movies, and people look like they're really loving this one, so go check it out October 24th. Otherwise, I'm going to go to a quick intermission, and we're going to be right back to start video games. And I will see you guys after these short messages. Alright everybody, I'm back. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but it is hot in my house. I'm having a hard time. There's some problem that that apparently is going on. See, why is... I gotta fix this whole thing. There's some problem that's going on with my thermostat, so I gotta get that fixed. I have no idea how much that costs, but I gotta get it fixed. Let's move on though. We've got... This is a video game that we've seen trailers for before, but... I don't know. It looks like it could be okay, but it's hard for me to commit to playing some of these games. But I like this type of thing, so maybe I'll check it out. We'll see what happens. Okay, but otherwise, let's move on here. Let's check it out. We're watching the trailer for Star Rupture official playtest announcement trailer coming at us from IGN. With the Google Chrome extension, we can see it's got 63,000 views, 1.1 thousand likes, and 81 dislikes. What is this? Okay. And we're going to like the video as we do with all videos that we react to, except for mobile game trailers, because we hate those, so we give those a dislike. Star Rupture gets a new trailer and a closed playtest announcement reveal. Check out the latest Star Rupture trailer for this upcoming sci-fi survival game for another look at gameplay and more. Star Rupture will be available in Steam Early Access in fall 2025. The single-player playtest kicks off on July 29th, 2025, and signups are available now on Steam. All right, well, okay, so here's what happened with that. I didn't know what that game was, and I clicked on it, and I totally forgot to remove. I totally forgot to remove the store page that I was on. Okay, so one second. I've gotta remember to. I've gotta open that next time somewhere else. But it's a card game, and I clicked on it, and it was an adult card game. I didn't realize that. I'm sorry, guys. I hope I don't get in trouble with Twitch or something for that. But that is going to be not in the clips, that's for sure. Okay, let me see now. So you can sign up. It says you can sign up, yeah, for this game. We're just going to pretend like that didn't happen. I will delete this live stream from Twitch as soon as I get off of here. Okay, but we're going to we're going to release the clips. Okay, so playtest announcement. You can sign up for early access right now. We do not have a price for the game. I'm sorry. Woo! Okay. It was a card game. I didn't know what it was, and I clicked on it. And Steam has all these weird games now. Those types of games. Ooh. Anyway, so let's check it out. This is a survival game. Sci-fi survival game. Kind of like Empyrean, if you've played that game. We got a 1-minute trailer. I hope that you're ready. Here we go. All right. Okay, so this is okay, so build. All right. See, this is what I was saying. Okay, so it's multiplayer though. Survive. Just a moment, guys. Is it multiplayer? Interesting. Okay. Sign up for a playtest. Alright. Star Rupture. Single player round. So it sounds like at some point there's going to be multiplayer, but with the way that the game is opening up here, this looks like it's almost going to have a type of narrative piece, at least for the beginning, kind of like they did with Subnautica, which Subnautica 2 is coming out. It's going to be great. So, interesting. Yeah. Am I getting messages? I am. So, interesting. I like it. The only thing for me is that the multiplayer portion of it, is it going to be griefing, or is it going to? So it's kind of, you know what it looks like to me? It looks like Subnautica with Factorio, where you make automated stuff. Yeah, I just online games are tough because communities can be not great. Put it that way. Yeah. What the heck is this? I just want to see what that has to say because it says it's a balancing act. Let's see what other people are saying about it. Build, explore, survive. Same words again, and again. That is true. Yeah, I guess I'm old now because that seems like the majority of games these days, and I have no interest in building anything. It's getting rather boring. The only thing I'm down to build is Halo war bases. I mean, to be fair, I initially thought Satisfactory, but I kinda looks much more survival based. Hybrid of Factorio and Satisfactory. Let's check out Satisfactory. First person open world. So my thing about these is that it's all science. A lot of these are like, oh, futuristic technology and all that. I really would like to have one that has a gimmick that makes it unique, something that sets it apart. And Ark kind of was like that, but Ark has a huge amount of problems. The online communities are just not good, I mean, there's not. And then offline, it's not designed for single player play, so it sucks. And there's basically, that's it, plus the bugs and the problems that the game has. So it's like, I heard somebody describe it as the best great game that is bad, if that makes sense. Yeah. The video doesn't promise much, but knowing that these devs can make really good games, I'm giving a shot for sure. What other games have they made? Let me see. What other games have they made? Let's see. So the developer is Creepy Jar, and Creepy Jar made Green Hell, which I've heard is good. Should I play this? I don't know. Is this a... See, the thing with me is that I basically want a game that I can play single player. Well, see, this is multiplayer. Survive alone or team with friends to challenge the jungle together. Okay, so this is just... See, because this is what people are saying, is that these games, you build and survive, and you build and survive, and you build and survive. One thing that I like about the game The Forest is that there's an objective. Like, you can build and survive and build and survive and build and survive and do all that stuff, but there's an objective. There is an end game. Same thing that I liked about Subnautica is you could just kind of go around, build resources, do stuff, and in the forest even there's enemies that challenge you and will seek you out and challenge you, and but you can just do that, or you can play through the story and get your like I said, the narrative. So that's cool. Let's see. Okay, wait. A couple more here. Can't believe I'm watching an IGN video. What have I become? I've been waiting for this type of game. A lot of things that really bug me in other games. Has awesome quality of life features, like the drone mode for building. Lining your factory up in other games of the genre, limited to first person, is always horrendous. No annoying cables, enemies to defend against with actual combat, not just 5 minutes of manslaughter with a vehicle like in competitors. This game has immersive potential, and I'm wishing from the bottom of my heart that they can harvest it to its fullest extent. Those are actually good points. The big thing, and this is something like I liked the way that the forest had enemies to defend from, but at the same time it did get kind of easy to kill them all, depending on how, basically how good you are at it, but that did happen. It did get that way. But alright guys, so check it out. You can request access on Steam now. And let me know if you guys get early access. Let me know if you think it's good or not. I know that they probably have like a spoiler, like some kind of thing where it says, hey, don't say any, don't give anything about the game away if you get to play it. But at the same time, maybe just a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I don't know. But all right, that's all we got for this one. Check it out. It kicks off on July 29th, so between now and July 29th, because it is July 18th right now. Go sign up if you want to play. All right, moving on to the next one. All right, I've got an ad, but this one is based on a pretty cool IP that I really like. Yeah, so if you like superheroes, you might just like this one. Let's check it out. We're watching the trailer for it. Invincible versus Official Rexplode gameplay trailer coming at us from IGN. Okay, so with the Google Chrome extension, we can see it's got 147,000 views, 3.4 thousand likes, and 38 dislikes. We are going to like the video as we do with all trailers we react to, except for mobile game trailers, which we hate. So we're going to dislike those. But let's check it out. Don't miss the Rexplode gameplay trailer for Invincible versus, an upcoming fighting game developed by Quarter Up. Players can embody the explosive character of Rexplode and make swift work of enemies with powerful moves and abilities. Rexplode will be playable in Invincible versus, coming in 2026 for PlayStation 5, PS5, Xbox Series S, X and S, and PC via Steam. Alright, so before we even look at this, let's check out the Steam store. And whoa. Weird things just happened with my lights. Let's fix that. Alright. No price. Brutal. But Invincible Versus is a brutal superhero 3v3 tag fighting game set in the Invincible universe where you can battle to the death as a team of fan-favorite characters in iconic locations. Yeah. Alright. I wonder how they're going to do it because Omni-Man was already in Mortal Kombat, so that'll be interesting to see. Okay, so we've got a 55-second trailer. We do not know how much this game is going to cost, but it is an IP that is really awesome. Let me see. Do we have... Show me the developers. With The Walking Dead, the Telltale series, Adam Eve. Okay, is this a visual novel, adventure? They've made a couple of things. Very positive, mostly positive, very positive, mostly positive. A lot of people are liking what they're doing, so mostly positive. Yeah, looks like we might have a developer here that can really make things work. So let's check it out. We got a 55-second trailer. Hope that you're ready. Here we go.
Seriously rethinking my resolution to be a better guy right now.
All right.
Got something for you. Need it, jerk one. Hey now.
Rexplode.
Roll out the Rex carpet.
So we've got, what is he, Unbreakable or Bulletproof? Rexplode. Academy, Invincible. That must be an alternate version of Invincible. Plenty of gore. I'm loving it. We got even... Okay, so they've got to have a pretty deep bench here because this character is just a... This character is just kind of one of the extras. Like, she doesn't even get very many lines or anything in the show. So. Whoa! Okay. So, probably not for kids, along the lines of Mortal Kombat. It'll be interesting to see how it competes with Mortal Kombat, because Omni-Man was in Mortal Kombat, so that'll, yeah, interesting. I like it. Let's see what other people are saying about it. So, alternate universe where Rex doesn't need to use his entire skeleton to take out a Viltrumite. Players, please stop asking us to make Rex able to detonate his skeleton. That was a great moment, but he would only be able to do it once per match. Oh, Lord. Rex in a fighting game giving me Johnny Cage vibe. Yeah, he's kind of a character like Johnny Cage. Mid-mortal. No appearance yet. My goat, Rex Splode. Who's mid-mortal? Who is mid-mortal? Is that... Wait, is that what it is? Are you meaning the Immortal? I think that Immortal is a good character, actually. I like the fact that he's Abraham Lincoln. And now, die fast. My pizza's getting too cold. Getting cold can't even be more true thing said by the Rex Sploder user. All right. So it's Marvel vs. Capcom, but Invincible. I'll be purchasing it immediately. I love this his funny one-liners. I think I've become a Rex main. Lol. Cool. I mean, I like it. Are we getting... Wait, did they say... What the heck was that? Did they say... when... This is what I was like... Cool. Did they say when we are getting it? They said 2026. So we still got a while for this one. I'll add it to my wish list. Yeah. Cool. I like it. I really just, yeah, I like it. It's got kind of a cool gimmick. It's like a huge IP that I really like, so awesome. All right. I will be checking that one out for sure when it comes out. But otherwise, guys, let's move on to the next one. All right, so is this... Okay, so this is kind of an update, I guess, to a game that we've already had that's for a while now, but it is a huge trailer. We always pick our trailers based on the views that they get from the upcoming week, and this was one of the big ones. So let's check it out. Well, actually, one second. Let me see this first. Just want to see. Okay. Okay, cool. That's all I needed. Wait a minute. All right, yeah. Okay, sorry, guys. This is another big IP, and let's check it out. Sorry, I was just taking up some time. I was looking at something real quick that I need to do before we checked out the trailer. But anyway, we are watching the trailer for Dungeons & Dragons Neverwinter Nights 2. Enhanced Edition launch trailer PS5 games coming at us from PlayStation. So, with the Google Chrome extension, we can see it's got 63,000 views, 1.1 thousand likes, and 113 dislikes. The description is, your journey begins now. Do you have what it takes? Dungeons & Dragons, or D&D, is back with Neverwinter Nights 2 Enhanced Edition. What the heck is this? So, I open it up on Steam. Let's see. So, it's got mixed reviews. And it released on the 15th. And you can get it for $30. So, let's check it out. Let's see what is a $30 Enhanced Edition for Neverwinter Nights 2. By the way, when did Neverwinter Nights 2 initial release date? That was 2006. So this is the Enhanced Edition of a game from 2006. This is what it looked like in... Wait, no, that's what it looked like now. Let's check it out. They might show us. This is the Enhanced Edition from the 2006 game. So let's check it out. Got a 32-second trailer. Hope that you're ready. Here we go. All right. The time has come. Okay. Party up for some Dungeons and Dragons.
Shadows. If it frees itself, it will seek to destroy anything that threatens it.
Your journey begins now. This is moving really quickly.
You have come far for nothing. My power is more than enough to defeat you.
Okay. So we got a bunch of big monsters. I remember playing Neverwinter Nights, the original. Like, if I just go like this, I remember playing the original game on, yeah, into, like, I don't remember if it was 2002, but I remember playing this, the original Neverwinter Nights game. These games were all pretty good. The writing, very good. What are people saying about it, by the way? Unfortunately, can't recommend it in its current state. The settings revert when trying to change them. Mouse and keyboard is a mess. Love this game played when it first came out. I pre-ordered it soon. Okay, what's wrong with it? Crash and crash. Okay, so technical problems is basically what's the problem here. Wow, this game is already on sale. I guess 10% of it. But you can get it for $30. I didn't play Neverwinter Nights 2. I played Neverwinter Nights, the first one, but I played it for like a little while when I was a kid, and I can't remember what exactly it was like. But, excuse me, but it is a good game getting an enhanced edition. I hope if there's issues that they fix those issues. Kind of sucks that these games come out like this and have problems. And that's, I mean, yeah, that's like all I really have to say about that. The problems suck, but the game can be, even if the game is good. Let's check out what other people are saying about it, though. I feel like they could have done more with the visuals, as it looks pretty much how I remember it. And I even fired it up recently. Yeah, there were tons of other issues which I would imagine and hope they fixed, but if you're selling a remaster, you might as well put a little more effort into it. I've never managed to finish the original on PC due to bugs, which broke my 50-hour save, so let's see how this goes. Okay. What? The game needs a remake or new game. No, this game is making them so much money. This kind of feels like a cash grab with all the tech available today. Kind of strange they released it and it looks exactly the way it did when it released, but maybe it's a bit brighter, Pretty happy for this to be an easy remaster when I can play this on PS5 with a controller. That's a big thing to have on a game like this. And that's awesome. I hope you enjoy it. I get what they're saying too. So one thing that I think is great is like the Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver 1 and 2 remaster, excuse me, was that one thing that I liked about that was just that I can play it now. Like just that I can have it on modern consoles and everything, and that's just awesome. And so the idea of appreciating a remaster is great. The obviously there's a problem if it doesn't quite live up to your expectations. Is the original on Steam? So 1 and 2 Enhanced Edition, 2 Enhanced Edition. I don't think that they even have the original. So you see what I mean? Like that's the big thing, is being able to even play it. By the way, earlier when you saw that card game, this is basically what happened with that card game. Is I went to the store and looked up. I forget. I was looking up. I didn't even know. I just went to like my store, and no, I can't remember. Whatever it was. And it was this. This is what it was. And as you scroll down, you start to see other stuff. And I clicked on one of them because it said card game. And yeah, no good. Don't do that. And then I forgot to close it. Anyway, let's move on, guys. So there's some technical issues. Be careful about it. It's saying here that you can get this so it's available now. You can get the Enhanced Edition on the PS5 for $45. Oh, because that's what it is. It's launching on the PS5 now. But over on Steam, you can get the Enhanced Edition for $30 with a Neverwinter Nights, and the Neverwinter Nights 2 Enhanced Edition is $44.95. Wait, what is the What is it actually including? So it looks like, yeah, you're just going to be getting one when on Steam you can get both of them for the same price as one here. I don't know. That's interesting. Okay. Huh. That's a weird thing. But yeah, technical issues are kind of dragging it down. It's not doing the best as far as its actual remaster, but it is now available, which is kind of a big deal for people who want to play old games, but don't have access to them because maybe you don't have the old consoles you played them on, or maybe they're just hard to get. Otherwise, guys, check it out if you're interested. It is available now. We're going to move on to the next one. Here we go. All right, so this next one, I'm thinking is going to be kind of a kid game. Yeah. Let me just check this out. It is part of an IP that kids like, and okay. I just looked it up on Steam. We're gonna see that in a second. Let's check it out, guys. We're watching the trailer for Sonic Racing Cross Worlds Customization and Gadgets trailer. PS5 and PS4 games coming at us from PlayStation. With the Google Chrome extension, we can see it's got 53,000 views, 2.9 thousand likes, and 48 dislikes. Good ratio. Not the greatest in number of views, but it's got a good ratio. Jesus. And we're going to talk about all this in a second. So there are thousands of combinations of parts, gadgets, and decals to customize and tune your vehicle. Show off your style, build the ultimate racing machine, and race for first with a packed roster of racers and vehicles. All right, cool. So Sonic, great character, has the movies with Jim Carrey, and we are continuing on the saga. Racing, what was it? It was so it was Crash Bandicoot was the competition for Mario Kart, the Crash Bandicoot racing game. What was it called? Crash Bandicoot racing game. It was called Crash Team Racing. So this was the kind of the competition for Mario Kart, which kind of had cornered the market for this type of thing. And so now we've got Sonic, which is interesting because Sonic was kind of Sony's answer to Mario way back when that whole thing first started. But let's check it out. We got a 1 minute 50-second trailer. I hope that you're ready. Here we go. All right. Sonic probably runs faster than these cars drive, though. Build your ultimate racing machine with hundreds of parts and something else. Okay. Over 70,000 unique parts. I wonder how much those stats actually matter in a game like this. Alright. Build an advantage. Okay, I like Knuckles. Knuckles is pretty cool. My favorite character was always Tails. When I was a kid, because he flew. But, I mean, actually, Knuckles is... The super strength side of Knuckles is kind of cool. Shadow. Okay. So, I mean, I get it. I appreciate the gameplay, but this is moving really quick. You got all kinds of customization stuff. Yeah, this is moving really fast. Are they actually changing what their cars actually look like? Okay, I do see that. Okay. Sonic Racing! Excuse me. What is this? Werehog Pack. Alright, that's where Sonic turns into a werewolf. Like a were-hedgehog. Alright. So it's available September 25th. And I'm just going to tell you guys, I don't know. It's a kid racing game. How much content are you going to get out of it? You know, like how often do people actually play this? And there's a season pass. My God, get out of here. And here's the deal, guys. Seriously, what is wrong with people? This is a racing game, and it has a season pass. This is like a kid's game. There's no way they're going to make money off of it. Like, it's just not a game that would be built for a season pass, because this is going to be more for kids who like Sonic the Hedgehog. And then, along with that, you get the season pass, which you pay for. Okay. Along with that, it's $70. $80 if you get the Digital Deluxe Edition, and the Digital Deluxe Edition gives you advanced access. Ooh, so pre-purchase this edition and play the game starting 3 days ahead of full release, which is $20 more for 3 days extra. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Okay, the Digital Deluxe Edition gives you the season pass, a pre-order bonus. This is the pre-order bonus. This is the Digital Deluxe bonus. My God, why don't you just... This is so anti-consumer, guys, and it's happening in a Sonic the Hedgehog racing game. Digital Deluxe Edition, pre-order bonus. Pre-order bonus isn't bad. Season, it's not the worst thing, but season pass. My God. And here's the deal. Here's the other thing. Look at this. What is this? So for $107, what do we get? Oh my God. Okay. So this is not... How? Are you... Oh my God. So... Alright, this game on Steam. Here's what's stupid. Okay, here we go. I got that. Here we go. So this game...
Lord, stop.
Just a minute. I want to... Okay, there we go. Okay, so here we go. This game, Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, okay, on Steam costs $70, and then you pay $20 more for the Digital Deluxe Edition, which gets you some in-game digital stuff and access to the season pass and early access for 3 days early access. Now, for PlayStation, the game costs $170.95, okay? And the Digital Deluxe Edition costs $137.95 for a Sonic the Hedgehog racing game. And they don't even give you any physical stuff or anything. I remember when you used to pay $150 and you'd get a statue, and it was with a $70, $60, maybe even $50, $60, or $70 game. You pay $150 and get a statue of the main characters of the game, or like a cool thing with it, physical stuff. Not $107 for the game and $137 for the Digital Deluxe Edition, which comes with nothing special. My God. Sonic the Hedgehog racing game, $107 standard edition, $137 Digital Deluxe Edition, and there's no cool physical stuff you get. You just get in-game, you get like 3 in-game things. You get a pre-order bonus, which you could just get for pre-order, but 3 in-game things, and then a season frickin' pass. This is anti-consumer and ridiculous, and I can't wait to see the comments. Here we go, let's check them out. I like how the characters insult and mock each other. I still remember Sonic All-Stars Transform. Okay. Are you kidding me? I pre-ordered the standard version of the game today. We need Astrobot. Are these bots? The only way... You can only... buy this game for $107. And people are honestly looking at this, not gonna lie, but this game looks so much more fun than Mario Kart World. Are you... Can cars be the next crossover? The Sonic franchise still grasping at relevancy after all these years. Some things never change. The game looks great, but $70 for it? I'm thinking I'm going to wait a bit until then. It's worth it, to be honest. The graphics are amazing. Way better than Mario Kart World. Okay. But... right? No way I'm paying $70 for a racing game. Exactly. I would think that this game should be like 40 or 50 bucks if the market value for a standard video game is 70. Okay? But I'm not even finding where you get it for less than 170. Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. Price. Here we go. $70 for Steam. $70. So why is it telling me I have to pay $107? Standard edition, $107. Why is it telling me that? $79 for the Switch. 107, 130. This is ridiculous. I'm sorry, guys. This is damn retarded. $137 for a deluxe edition, $170 for a standard edition for a racing game based on Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh my God. Check it out and let me know what you guys think, I guess. Why, and I'm not seeing any. Okay, well, I don't know. I don't know what's up. Hey, sweetheart, listen to this. Sonic the Hedgehog racing game. How much would you pay for it?
$20.
$20, really?
I mean,
$70 games is like a standard game. I wouldn't pay $70 for it, but
I mean, it depends how long. Can I play forever? Yes.
yeah, I mean, 40, 50 bucks, I'd say. You know, like a $70 40, 50. Okay, my wife says 40, but I'd say 50. You know, it's like that Harry Potter game that just came out. You want to know how much?
My brother, you didn't pay that much money for games.
A couple of years ago, but now the standard is 70. Okay. So that Hogwarts Legacy, not Hogwarts Legacy, that Hogwarts game, you want to see how much it actually costs? PS5. That's the PS5 version. Never. That's the PS5 version. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. My wife just laughed and walked away. Oh, Lord. All right, well, check it out. Waste your money however you want. We're going to move on now, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Is it really worth $107 to play this on the PS4 or the PS5? All right, we've got another one. This one's probably going to be $8,000. Just a moment, guys. What are you looking for?
I need one of these that connects to the computer. No, that connects to the computer. That doesn't connect to the computer. It doesn't connect to the computer.
Yeah, it does.
Not through USB. Can you give me the one?
Just a moment, guys. My wife is interrupting the stream. There you go.
Does it go on my phone?
Yes. And then USB. All right, 1 second, everybody. Wait, why did it do that? All right, guys. This next one, I don't know. It's probably going to be worth $8,000, considering that the Sonic Racing game cost $107. I can't believe that. All right, let's move on though. Here's another IP that is kind of those old school, like Nintendo, Sony. Yeah, because Sony owned Sonic, and they also owned Crash Bandicoot. You know, all of those IPs and stuff. This one's from Nintendo, so let's check it out. We're watching the trailer for Donkey Kong Bonanza. Launch trailer, Nintendo Switch 2. Coming at us from Nintendo of America with the Google Chrome extension. We can see it's got 168,000 views, 9.1 thousand likes, and 218 dislikes. We're going to like... I should go back and dislike the last one. I didn't even think about it. We're going to like this video as we do with all trailers we react to except for mobile game trailers, because those suck, so we give them a dislike. The Donkey Kong Bonanza game is available now, only on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. It's training montage time. Explore a vast underground world with Donkey Kong and Pauline and smash your way through it. Set off on an adventure to stop the Void Company and recover the golden bananas in Donkey Kong Bonanza. All right, Donkey Kong fans all the world over, let's check it out. Let me see, because I don't know. Let's see. This game is probably $70. 99. Oh my God. $99? You want to know why the game industry is failing? And people will buy it. This is terrible. These companies are cannibalizing themselves. This is why AAA gaming is going to fail, and then indie games are coming out and they're way better, and they're $20. Let's check it out, guys. We gotta, and it's a Switch game too, so it's not even on a console. Like, oh my God. Okay, let's check it out. We got a 47-second trailer. I hope that you guys are ready. Here we go.
This is the perfect place for us to do an awesome training montage, don't you think?
All right. Oh, wow, that looks cool. Donkey Kong grows giant now. I mean, bigger than he was before.
Awesome moves. One after the other. Getting stronger, getting faster. Let's do this!
Oh, yeah. I am strong. Okay, some different ways to... Well, not different ways to play, but different game mechanics. That's cool. So we've got becoming giant. We've got some cool combat here. Donkey Kong is moving quick. Awesome. I was trying to see, like, what exactly is this? Is this some kind of ability where, okay, or is it like a level where you can slide down and that's part of the level? Interesting. Well, I mean, I wouldn't pay $89 for this. I mean, yeah, I mean, I can't understand this. This is, so if I go here, buying the digital version of the game, how do I pay? Show me where I've got to pay. I want to buy this game. 69. Okay, I mean 70. Why is it? I have a VPN on, just because I usually use a VPN. This is not an endorsement of any VPN, and I've not been paid to endorse.